Today on this video, I want to take a few moments and talk about confidence, something that we all need, and something that is no matter how much we try, how much we get, is not enough. I have created many videos on this channel talking about different ways to acquire confidence, different ways to preserve confidence, different ways to use confidence as a tool, as a mechanism to create success, consciously, unconsciously. And I was thinking about this today because I came out of a consultation, and this individual who has been to many of my seminars, workshops, scheduled a call, and we were talking about the skill gap, the opportunity gap, and all that, and then eventually it all came down to confidence. So I thought, why don't I record the video today? So if you're totally new to this channel, this is about self-improvement. This is about personal development and psychology, entrepreneurship. And I try to create videos with an idea to serve you. And I pick one topic and I go deep. Sometimes I get questions from some of my subscribers and of this channel, and also some of my email subscribers. I take the honor of coming here and answering them. And once I record the video, I send the link to them. And today also happens to be one of those days where I went into a physical consultation, and then from there, um, you know, this idea of recording a video on confidence is coming from. So what I want to do is, I don't want to talk about the same things that I already have. Since there's so many videos here and so many videos on YouTube also. So there's a lot of literature, knowledge available to deal with this. But I was thinking, what is that unique thing I'm going to be sharing today? Again, and for me to come here and record something, I have to be also be practicing that. So this specific thing that I'm sharing with you is exactly what I shared with this individual on the consultation. So let's get into this. I explained to him that he's in a confidence paradox, and there are actually four or five specific things that he could do to get out of this situation. And the first of these five things is the trap of trying to become. Okay, we somehow consciously think that we need to acquire something, we need to get that skill, we need to get that money, we need to get that connection or that resource, something, and that becomes an unconscious reinforcement that we are not enough or we don't have what it takes, and we continue to become self-conscious on the pursuit of whatever we want to accomplish, and we are always lacking. We are going, but we are not arriving. That's the net outcome. So the trap is the idea is to come out of this trap of trying to become. If I keep on, I actually, for this channel, I was for a long time, I don't have the camera, I don't have the lights, I don't have a proper backdrop. I don't think, and once I had these things, I was like, okay, what happens if whatever I share with people, that's not going to resonate, that's not going to connect, that's not going to create the impact that I believe that it should create. What's going to happen to me? I've gone through the trap trying to become something rather than showing up and doing what I'm supposed to do. So the confidence is a byproduct of you becoming something. Okay, it's not a goal. You do what you do. Along the way, you gain confidence, and confidence is something like I explained this again to this individual. It's a battery. It's not like, yeah, you can charge it 100%. Right now, this phone I'm recording, my iPhone, it's 30% charge. So it's a charge. So it's going to go down, and once you charge, it's going to go up. Once you utilize or use, it goes down, and I charge, it goes up. Confidence is more or less like that. It's not like there is a state where you get and you keep it. It doesn't work that way. It goes down depending upon situations, circumstances, events, mental state, social engagements, good or bad, right? It goes down, goes up. There are different levels and layers and nuances of confidence. So what we got to do is we take meaningful action. Um, Meaningful action creates confidence. Okay, and it, it it kind of creates self-respect, and it creates it just adds. So as long as you're taking meaningful or making meaningful taking meaningful actions, um, that means you're adding to whatever you have got going, and just it's a matter of time before it turns into uh, confidence. Now, and talking about you meaningful action, the meaningful action also has to happen through contribution. Okay, um, we somehow are programmed to think about ourselves, right? It's, am I doing right? Is it working? Am I looking good? Am I speaking the right things? It's me all the time, me constantly. And then I shift myself from that self-monitoring mode to to service mode. Okay, and I myself, I want to serve. That means I'm focusing on others. So you go from yourself to others, from you monitoring yourself with asking unnecessary, unwanted questions, to okay, by doing this, am I helping someone? Am I contributing towards their success? Am I, no matter how big or small, whatever I'm trying to do, is it of value to them? And you start asking those questions, and suddenly somewhere deep within you have done what is called a contribution shift. So instead of asking what all do I need to do to contribute for myself, I'm asking what all can I do to contribute for somebody else. So I can sit here and I can suddenly, okay, I missed my thought, I missed what I'm trying to say, I didn't use the words clearly, or I didn't sound on a specific word clearly. I should stop this video and re-record. But it turns out at the end, these things do not matter. The car, the recording, the light, the camera, none of these things matter. What matters is whether I'm able to speak through the problem that my viewer or the subscriber or whoever is watching this video is going through. If I'm able to connect to their problem, I can speak through the problem. Whether I have the solution or not, they tend to believe. So the confidence in them goes up. So this leads to the next point, which is the action evidence loop. So instead of asking, oh, I have to create this big solution so that I can create this big contribution, so that I can have this big success and this big happiness and this big actualization, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do something and check if it's going to work. So if I record 20 videos and then one good comment comes by, then now I have evidence. So if you look all the videos that I've recorded, there isn't a single comment in the last 20 videos. A few views here and there. That's it. But prior to that, there was a comment. I think 6 days ago on a video, I had a comment. Evidence, right? Evidence. People are watching. They don't have time to respond. Or maybe I didn't give enough reason for them to make a comment. I asked for a comment, but I did not give a reason for them to comment. Obviously, there won't be. If I ask, they will make a comment. You may make a comment, but are you really making a comment that is worthy enough for other people to read and get value? You shouldn't be doing because I'm asking you to do something. You should do only if it makes sense, right? So we want to create this action evidence loop, but we need to keep this loop self-sustaining. So we go from action evidence loop to self-sustained loop. So we keep on doing something. Eventually, some response, some some acceptance, some feedback. The loop continues. Okay. In order for you to really break through and create confidence, you got to do what is called practice value first. So what it means is, in any situation, you stand up and you ask this question, what is the value I'm delivering here? Start with the value driven question. So we practice value first confidence. Okay. No matter how small the answer is, we're going to act. No matter how small the solution is, we're going to act. Some people say, I'm here for big solutions. No, start with small. I'm here to create $1 million business. No, start with the first client. Start with the first course. Start with the first offer. Start with the first thing, no matter how big or how small it is. Okay. One of the most, and the specific client I said, create a value journal. That means you sit down and you start recording every moment that you're going through. This YouTube channel for me is a value journal. This is how I create. Every day I come, I record. I can tell you for sure in the last 2 months what all the things I have done. I'll be probably telling you, maybe I'll be off by, I'm going to make myself, somebody asks me, what have you done in the last 30 days? I'm going to say all the great things I've done, and I'm going to amplify myself, and I'm going to make myself look good. That's what people do. But what I can prove with absolute conviction is that every day I showed up in the last 30 days on this channel, I recorded a video. That you cannot take it away from me. I cannot backdate it. I cannot, show a video from, I can't record 10 videos 20 days from today and post them in the backdate. I cannot do it. That's the beauty of socially documenting something and standing behind your act. Right? Think about it for a second. So get out of the confidence loop. Confidence is a process of becoming something. It's a byproduct of a goal. It's not the goal. Confidence is not the goal. Do contribution shifts. Create a self-sustaining, action evidence loop, and then start first with a value first contribution, value first confidence, value first confidence. Start from there. Okay. You practice journaling, you practice ask some deep questions. That's how you do. That's what you bring the value as the predominant dominant factor in any and every action, and suddenly that now you don't need to work on confidence. What all do I need to meditate? Do I need to do some hypnosis? And none of those things. Okay, I'm going to stop here. I'm getting 20 different distractions on my on my phone, and also I'm usually beyond my time. Sun is setting, so I'm going to quickly go to my computer and upload this video, and in time for today. So today is the August 8th. Okay, 2025. It's not going to miss the clock. Okay, so that's all for now. Wherever you are, you be safe, and I'll be with you as early as tomorrow. Bye now.